Hello friends, and welcome to a very relaxing towel folding video. Today we have an actual fire in the background, so I hope you enjoy the natural fire sounds along with the towel folding techniques and designs. So I'm going to begin with our first towel and our first design. So I'm going to use this gray towel and just open it up. I do have a fun little trick to show you at the end, so I hope you stay tuned for that. So in a couple of videos ago, you guys mentioned that you really enjoy the lint rolling, so I thought we could include some lint rolling today. I just want to make sure that our towel is looking nice and fiber free, no loose fibers, so that we can create the best design possible. So in my previous videos, I have indicated designs that could be really nice just for home use or just if you have maybe family or close friends over. But for today's designs, I think that these could be even really pretty in a fancier setting if you have some really important guests coming over, or if you are hosting paying guests. I think that displaying your towels in this way could be a really nice touch. I also think that if you do expect some more VIP guests, it is a really good idea to lint roll your towels beforehand. Not only does it remove any fluff or little unraveled pieces of the towel, but it also just fluffs the towel up so nicely, just really creating a beautiful, luxurious towel for your guests to use. Just quickly doing this other side, and then we will get into the designs. And try and keep your little cat off these towels. Unfortunately, in my house, that is not possible. Hey, sweetie pie, hello. She's enjoying the fire too. Okay, so stretching out the towel corners. Now what you want to do is to take the two edges of the towel and fold them over kind of to the middle, like so. And I'm just going to fold this in a little bit more. And same thing on the other side. There we go. Just like that. And now you want to flip the towel around so that it's facing you with the little pointed corners facing you. And this next part is the main important bit, okay? So you see here where this little corner ends. You're going to grab, pinch right here, and then with your eye draw a line all the way to the other side. Pinch, and now we're going to pull and fold it in half, just like that. You're going to notice that the top section is a bit longer, stands out a bit more than the bottom section, and that is exactly what you want, okay? So now we're going to grab at the end here, and we're going to do a tight, nice tight roll, and you're just going to keep rolling until you get to the end. And you're going to see that there's a little V shape at the end, little V shape, and you're going to tuck the edge right into that little V shape. Okay, so do a nice firm tuck, and there you go. What a beautiful design to present to your guests. And what a neat way to store away your towels. I absolutely love it. Now, I'm going to put this one to the side and we'll move on to our next design. So this next design is going to be a little bit of a 2-in-1. So you want to grab two towels that are either the same color or complementary or matching colors. So I have got these two shades of blue that I'll be using. You want one normal bath towel, and then you want a smaller little face towel. Put the face towel aside for now, and let's begin with our bath towel. We will again begin folding it in half, but this time keep the folded edge facing you. Make that nice and neat. And just use your hands. If you want to be really fancy, you can use an iron and just kind of iron it a bit. But there's no need. Our hands work perfectly fine as well. You can use a bit of your forearms if you like it. You want to fold your towel into thirds. So just kind of eyeball what that would look like. You can always unfold it and adjust if need be. So now when you get to the last part of the third, fold it over and then just lift this little corner at the bottom and grab this little section and just tuck it in like so. And just make that nice and neat. And then we're kind of going to fold it just like a little sandwich. And then we're going to flip it and just fold it in half one last time. Okay? So you've just got a little nice, neat, square / rectangular fold, depending on your folding skills. But if you end up with a shape similar to this, then that's perfect. You're golden. So let's put this aside just for a minute. And we grab our small little face towel, okay? Just neatening that out. And then we're going to fold it into a triangle. Nice, neat triangle. Once it's in a triangle, we fold it over again to make the triangle a little bit smaller. Okay. Now what you're going to do is just kind of fold the one corner of the triangle, flip it over like so, and then the other one side as well. So you've got this little kind of leafy shape, and then we grab our towel from before and we just tuck that in there. Like so. Wouldn't that be so cute to present to a guest? I think it's absolutely darling. Alright, so let's look at our next design. So for our next design, we are once again using a face towel. And this design is especially fun if you have a nice, colorful face towel, like a yellow or a pink or a green could work so nicely. So once again, we are folding our face towel in a triangle. I like to make sure that the little piece with the tag gets folded in first, but I'm not sure if it really makes a difference. So again, we have our triangle, and we're going to leave it in this shape. We're not going to fold it again. What we're going to do now is make a nice tight roll from the end here. Just a nice roll towards the edge. And once you're almost at the edge, you're going to flip it, just like so. And then have it facing you lengthwise. And grab the edge, and we're going to twist again. Okay, twist. So you've got this nice, tight little roll now. And then when you get to the end, you simply tuck it in. it's already cute, just like this, almost like a little flower. But what we're gonna do now is just kind of pull these pieces out a little bit and just fold them nicely so that they really look like a beautiful plant of some sorts. So you can now see how nice this would look if it's a beautiful color. And we can go one step. So if you have tiny flowers of some sort, you could even place it in there. Just kind of pinch it in. And I think that looks so adorable. Alternatively, you could use a small little leaf. Just tuck it there in the center. Especially if this is at a retreat of some sort, I think that could look really cute as well. Maybe something like that. And even with the leaves like so, flower in the middle. I think that could look so nice. And then you could always display it on top of a larger towel. So let me know what you think. I will put these to the side and then I will go ahead and show you my last fun trick. Alright, so in my previous towel folding videos, I got asked time and time again to show you how to fold a fitted sheet. I think it was kind of meant as a joke, but I figured it out, so let's do that together. It's actually really fun to do. So you're going to take your sheet. Make sure it's inside out so that the seams are showing, and just stick your hand into the little corner there. Now you want to find the other corner but lengthwise, okay? So the long side of the fitted sheet. Just tuck your hand in there, two little corners, and they meet, let the corners kiss, pinch, and just flip one side over the other. Okay, so it's looking like this. Now comes the most tricky part. You kind of just want to let it hang and then tuck your hand in there and just look for the other corner and its friend. They should be close together, and you want to kind of fold them into the same shape. So also just over one another like so. Okay, perfect. So once you have that, you kind of have this nice rectangle shape. So this is what it looks like from the other side. Okay, so now again, you can just let those corners meet, fold them over nicely, and you can put it down at this point. So you can fold it down at this point, and it should be a lot easier to fold the sheet nicely now, okay? So I like to just fold it like so. That corner meets like so. And voila. Let me know if you think this is easier. Can even roll it up if we wanted to. Just tuck it away easily. I think it's quite nice. So then that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again in just a couple of days. Bye. Thank you so much for watching this video. Just a quick reminder that I do offer memberships on this channel. For less than $1 a month, you get access to 2 bonus videos a month. You get my Monday video 2 days early so that you can enjoy it over the weekend, and you get some custom badges and emojis that I have put together for you. So please consider supporting my channel, and if you're interested, more information will be in the description. Thank you so much, and have an awesome rest of your day or night.